Hey, it's me, Vicky Marie, with a coffee. So I was late up again this morning. Oh dear, I'm going to bed so much later. I was up very late last night. Sort of, well, doing various stuff to do with my channel. And time just gets away with me when I'm doing stuff with my channel. It's like, I really enjoy doing it. And the next minute I was looking, I thought, God, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed. But anyway, so good morning. Here we are on day 10 of the Advent calendar. Bibbity bobbity boo, bringing positivity to you. Now, I know from messages and emails that I've had, there's a few of you out there, quite a few, aren't looking forward to Christmas, having a difficult time for various reasons. I really hope I can bring a smile to your face. I really do. Don't forget from yesterday, put your psychic bubble on. Put your psychic bubble on. Don't let other people affect your mood. Don't let, everybody's got their issues and people react in different ways to different things, and you've got to try to not let it affect you, because normally the way somebody else acts is a reflection of how they're feeling. And of course, lots of people not looking forward to Christmas for the reasons that we keep saying about financial reasons. Gosh, Christmas is a massive pressure for money, for buying presents, for getting the food, for decorating the house, for doing this, for doing that. I just don't go with it. You can see this is at the moment the only Christmas decoration I've got up, which is the tinsel sellotape to the wall. And I've got all good intentions of doing it, but then again, it's money. If you're going to go and buy new decorations, it's money. Everybody's struggled this year, especially, haven't they? And now, of course, in a lot of places it's cold. You've got to have your heating on. You've got big bills to come. So financial pressure is a big thing. Spending the first Christmas without a loved one that you've lost through the year could be, anybody, could be a pet. Could, that's not nice, to know that you're spending that very first Christmas without that person or with that beloved pet. Also, of course, you may be just lonely, estranged from your family. You may have no family, and sometimes people, when they're working, if they have a job, that's like, stops them from being lonely. But then when it comes to Christmas and they've got time off, some people don't want that time off. They'd rather work because they'd just be lonely. And I understand that. If you are in that position, a good thing to always do, my brother always does on Christmas Day, because I think he doesn't really like Christmas, but he'll go and volunteer at a homeless kitchen or something like that. He'll go and do something on Christmas Day constructive, which helps him not to feel so lonely, I suppose, himself. So there are things that you can do. You've just got to look upon Christmas, whether it's a day you love. Some people love Christmas, they'll be looking forward to it. Some people will be looking forward to it because they're spending it with the family. Other people will be dreading it because they're spending it with the family. Everybody's so different, isn't it? Some people will be pretending to enjoy it. So what I'm trying to get at is, Christmas, it's got different meanings to different people. To some people, it is a religious festival. To some people, they don't even celebrate Christmas because it's not in their their religion. Or so everybody's different, but I think everybody does something at Christmas, don't they? So I think even different religions now. I've got a student who's in Abu Dhabi, where obviously the predominant religion is not Christianity, but she said they all still love Christmas. They go out, buy presents, they get in there, they just enjoy the atmosphere of Christmas. So yes, bibbity bobbity boo, positivity to you. Don't let things spoil your mental space. Put your mental bubble on. You know, just try and find that there's always something to be grateful for, even if it's just getting up in the morning, making yourself a coffee or a tea in your own house, safe. You know, that in itself is what a lot of people don't have. So just find the positives. You've always got to find the positives. Okay, so what am I going to show you today? Oh gosh, I've got hair everywhere again. Right, what we're going to show you today. Oh, you notice I'm back to my silver wig today. I do feel more like a witch when I've got this on. Shouldn't say a witch, should it? It's supposed to be a fairy, the white witch or a white fairy, to bring you your, well, unfortunately I can't bring you your desires for Christmas, but I can just make you smile, hopefully. Oh, I know what I forgot to do was prepare something to sing. But anyway, I will be singing later. So what decided, I went out last night and I took some film, like I thought you might be interested in. Well, I said I took some film. I took one quite long video that just didn't turn out. But anyway, never mind. Let's share the screen. Yeah, so I went out in my little village to show you how it's been decorated. And I do, you know, one thing I do think is nice in Spain, maybe it's the same in the UK, even small places, small villages, they do like their fiestas, you know, they like to put lights up and celebrate things. So this is our church square. This is the Christmas tree. And it looks so lovely. Now, I think you can see at the back here, because I took a long video of this here, is like a nativity scene. So they call it a Belen, you know, as a manger. What would a Belen be in English? I suppose whatever you know, like when you see the nativity scene, I suppose. And I took a long video of all the things that are in this Belen. And it hasn't come out, but I'll go back another day and do it. So people were there looking at it. It was quite early. In Spain, people don't tend to go out early. So, you know, it will have been busier around about sort of 9 o'clock in the evening. There weren't many people about, to be fair, at the time that I went, which was probably better for actually filming it. But yeah, they've actually done, so there are every town, every little village in Spain will have one of these nativity scenes as a center point for their Christmas decorations. A lot of houses in Spain will have one as well, and every year they buy a new figure for it, you know, a new shepherd or you know, they add to it. What they tend to do is every year add to it, and they build up these massive sort of nativity scenes, even in their own houses if they've got the room. And they get passed down through generations. So yeah, there'll be lots of houses in Spain that will have a sort of a miniature nativity scene. Now I heard the man let's have I got a better picture of it? Yeah, here it is. The man who's obviously put it together, I overheard him talking to some of the ladies that were asking about it. And there was what he said, oh, well, the kings, because he's done a figure of each of the three kings, because that is the big celebration in Spain in January, the three kings. And he said that each of the kings, so three of them, each of them, he's made them, he's handmade them, had taken him 4 weeks. 4 weeks to make. So that's 12 weeks just for the three kings. And when I do get around to taking a proper video of the whole thing, you'll see it's, you know, there's so much to it. So it's probably taken him all year, maybe, or maybe this is one, you know, that he builds on every year. I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing it last year, but maybe it was there. So yeah, this is the church square. There's like these sort of, there's like a center point, the red center point, and then all the lights coming off it. And as you come into the town, it's got Felice. Oh no, this was actually in the church square. So this is where they will celebrate New Year when it comes as well. Felice Venti God, I can't believe it's going to be 2024. My God. Happy 2024. So when it comes to New Year, that's where they will let off some fireworks and people will gather there to bring in the new year. And nearer the time for New Year, we'll look into the customs in Spain for New Year. And then as you come into the little village, it's got Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas. So there's lights up, there's other lights up the high street, but I didn't get a chance to take a picture of those. But yeah, there's lights all around the village. Okay, and then I just thought you might like to see that. I mean, don't forget to send me photos of how things are decorated where you are. We're going to be looking at the Christmas things that have been sent so far. I'll be singing in Spanish all the way through it. Somebody, one of my members suggested singing a Spanish carol. So I will be doing that. And I can destroy a song in Spanish just as easy as I can destroy one in English. And the other thing that I wanted to show you today, because this was some video that I took, I wanted to show you why a lot of expats in Spain are alcoholics, because you know, this is my local supermarket, or it's not my local, it's a big supermarket chain in Spain called Mercadona. I'm giving them a free plug here. But Mercadona is like the sort of Spanish version of Tesco, I suppose. Except, you know, it's privately owned. It started with one guy, you know, who made a success, and it's now like a massive supermarket chain in Spain. Mercadona, it's called. It's very quality. Everything's quality, and they're reasonably priced. Not quite as cheap as Aldi, but you know, like not too bad. And the other thing about Mercadona is they've got a very good reputation. The way they treat their staff, you know, everybody wants to work at Mercadona. It's supposedly a good job, you know, with good benefits, and which is really difficult to find in Spain. Also, the guy who owns Mr. Mercadona, if we call him, he doesn't, he never, maybe occasionally opens his supermarket Sundays. He believes Sundays is a family day. So even in the run up to Christmas, it'd be unusual for him to open his stores on Sunday. There might be the odd one here and there just coming right up to it. But in general, Sundays is a no-no. Whereas, of course, most other supermarkets, they do perhaps open all the year round on a Sunday, and certainly leading up to Christmas. Now, in the, you know, Spain's divided into different communities, and in some communities, their shops are banned from opening on a Sunday, which is quite strange because you know, Sunday sometimes is the only day, if you're working, Sunday might be one of the only days that you actually can go shopping. But anyway, that's, you know, they respect family time in Spain, I think. So yeah, if anyone who gets a job in Mercadona, they consider it a good job, a secure job, a well-paid job as far as Spanish, you know, Spanish standards are. And Mercadona has got generally a good reputation for most things. So I wanted to show you the wines because I was looking for a bottle of wine. I ended up with a Merlot, as I think you know, because I did put a community post on that I was going to have that while we were having dinner, and then I was afterwards, you know. I mean, it was lovely, but anyway, but it might come up on this video. So I'm going to show you the video of all the different wines. Now, normally I like rosé wine. I've tried this one, this Ipatia, is nice. They're all nice. I've tried most of them at some point. But I think what I wanted to show you more than anything was the price, because the price is so good that, You know, so you can go out with £10 or €10 and buy 5 bottles of wine. So I think that's why people tend to drink more in Spain. But yeah, rosé is my normally the wine that I would choose. But last night I just fancied red for whatever reason. I don't know. Sometimes I do in the winter. Yeah, so this one, oh gosh, this Alicia de las Uvas, I've had that. That's really nice wine. Really nice if you like rosé. Thing is, in Mercadona, they definitely concentrate on Spanish products. They don't sell any other really. They're all Spanish wines. You go into other supermarkets, you get more of a choice. Maybe there's one supermarket which I will try and get to at some point before Christmas, where oh my god, the different nationalities of wines, vodkas, everything. They that is a benefit of being in Europe. All the different types of everything. It's incredible. Whereas I noticed that Mercadona, they concentrate on Spanish wines. But yeah, so that Alicia de las Uvas is €2.15. So you can get more or less 5 bottles for €10. So that will see you through the week, more or less. This one is like their own brand, and this is a Comportillo, and it's €2.40. But that's quite expensive for Mercadona, really. But they do a €1.50 one as well, which I think I've recorded too. Yeah, there's one that's 145. They didn't have any actually. It's probably sold out. There was none in yesterday when I went in. 260. I mean, they do expensive wines as well. I mean, look, €3. Goodness me. So that's a white wine. Now these are wines that I really like. 380. To me, I sort of look at that and think, oh gosh, that's quite a lot. But Antonio Barbadillo, that's a really nice wine. That is a nice wine, but of course it's nearly twice as expensive as the others. And there's one that's 435. Is that the same one? Anyway. Now here's your red wines. This is the wine that I had last night, the Merlot. Oh gosh, it was so nice. Really, really nice. I'm just showing this for people that I know some of you out there, you're interested in wines and you might find it interesting. So yeah, that was lovely. That was really, really nice. It was €2.40. There's one down there that's 130. Look, so you've got a big choice, and really any sometimes you're spoilt for choice, I think. I can't decide which one. And I just think in Spain, you cannot go wrong with the red wines. Some of the white wines you may have to spend a little bit more for, because otherwise they can be a bit like vinegar. But with the red wines, really, they're all nice. This is the white wine, the €1.40 white wine, I think, down there. Oh, €2, €2. I've had this one. I didn't concentrate that it's like the Little Red Riding Hood. It's got like the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood on it. Can't remember what it's called, but that's nice as well. I don't think I've ever had a bad red wine in Spain, to be honest. 135. I think with the Spanish wines, you don't have to pay a lot of money. You can, obviously, you can buy expensive wines just like you can anywhere else. But, if you're thinking, oh, well, you pay more and you'll get a nicer wine, I don't think it is nicer, not in my eyes anyway. Not, what I'm trying to say is, the value wines are just as nice. And of course, you can in supermarkets and things, and there's oh gosh, what do they call them at the markets and bodegas? You get it from the barrel. So you take a plastic, receptacle thing with you, or you can buy one there, and they pour it out of the wooden barrels, and that's nice too. Sangre de Toro. It's an unfortunate name because it's blood of the bull, or bull's blood, but it's very nice. Okay, so that was that video. So then, after I'd had a look at the wines, I thought I'd show you some of the spirits. Now, so remember, I think I was telling you in one video about like the cream liqueurs that you can buy, like instead of Baileys. I don't think they saw. I was looking for Baileys. I don't think they had Baileys. They wanted to buy their cream liqueur. So it's €6.60 crema de ruca, strawberry cream, €6.95. Well, the vodka was only €5 for a bottle of vodka for their like home brand vodka, which is really nice. When I order that online, I'm sure it's over €6, so it must be cheaper in the shop, or maybe it's just cheaper for Christmas. Strawberry gin, spicy gin, exotic gin, normal gin, London dry gin, €6. Now this is like the Spanish. This was $11.85. That was more expensive. Larios is like is a Spanish make. It's probably the most popular Spanish make. And this is my favorite, Tanqueray. I mean, when I say my favorite, I'm not a gin drinker, to be honest. It's not my favorite drink, but if I do have gin, my favorite one is Tanqueray, and that's €14.50. So that's quite expensive, isn't it? Yeah, Tanqueray is definitely my favourite gin if I was to choose one. And then this always intrigues me because you can get a Tanqueray zero alcohol gin. I mean, what is the point? I'm a bit sort of, I mean, I haven't tried it, so I don't know what it tastes like. I wouldn't dream of paying €14.50 for a bottle of zero alcohol gin. But I suppose if you wanted to feel like you're in the mood, joining in with everybody else, maybe that would people would like that. I'm a bit of a person that I don't understand why you would want to have anything zero alcohol. I would just I'm not saying because you've got to drink alcohol, but I would rather have something completely different, because if I drank something that was zero alcohol like that, it'd probably make me want an alcohol one. I don't know. But also it's like caffeine free and things like that. What's the point? So that's my opinion. Yeah, Tanqueray sin alcohol. I mean, it would be nice for people who want a gin and tonic, I suppose, but they don't drink alcohol. So, and here we've got the vodka, which is, as I say, is €5. I was really surprised at that because when I've ordered it online, it well, it can be. I thought it was €6.70, but maybe they've just reduced it for Christmas. And that is really nice vodka, because my favourite vodka is Absolute vodka. Here we've got some Irish cream. So this is like Baileys. That's €6. Caramel biscuit cream. Now these are the champagnes or the carvers. €3.35. €2.80 for the rosé one. We've got Moët there. Moët champagne. €44.95. I don't know how much champagne is in the UK. These are ciders. A lot of Spanish people drink cider at New Year, young people. €1.55 for your basic carvers. Basic. So carver is Spanish champagne. Frisonné €5.95. That's like an advert for Mercadona, isn't it? But I just wanted to show you you know. So I think you've got Lambrusco there, you've got, gosh, what is that, Matthews Rosé or Peñascal? But yeah, so it doesn't cost you so much money to get drunk, I suppose. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What do you think? And I don't know why the difference is so much like that. Maybe because of tax, I suppose. Is it so expensive in the UK because of tax? I don't know. Gosh. What I do like about this wig is you can just cover your face up because I haven't put any makeup on yet or anything. So, well, I put some lipstick on always, but you can sort of cover your face completely so it doesn't matter so much. Okay, so that's it. I just wanted to show you that. Thought you might find it interesting. The Christmas decorations in my little village and the local supermarkets. That's the advent calendar for today. So don't forget to keep sending me. I am going to add those that I've taken to the Christmas thing. You know, the Christmas videos, which we're going to look at now, what we've got so far. And I am going to sing. Let's have a look. Christmas. Now, I've got to find a Christmas song in Spanish. So let's see. So this is by actual request, believe it or not. One of my chatters. Let's see, of course. It's got to be one that I know. I do know a few. Of course, most of them are just the same as the English ones. God. See if I can. No, got to find the lyrics. I could do My Little Donkey. Because any of you who've been watching the lives, you'll know that that's Jim's. I wonder if they would pull me up. Right, I think that's going to have to be a work in process because I haven't. I didn't look it up and work out how to do it, so I won't be able to do it today unless I can think of one off the top of my head. Let me see. No, I'm going to do English today, but I am going to look at it. Today, what I'm going to sing is The Little Town of Bethlehem in English, but I will do a Spanish one. Okay, so let's go. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Oh, Christ, sorry, I'm laughing about the little donkey. For Christ is born of Mary, and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. All morning stars together proclaim thy holy birth, and praises sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. O little town of Bethlehem. Sorry, I've got to just move it down a bit. Yeah. O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. For Christ is born of Mary, gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. All morning stars together proclaim thy holy birth, and praises sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. I was trying to finish it right on the end. There you go. I enjoyed singing that. I think that's more suited to my voice. You know, a singer once told me that you have to find what's suited to your voice. Some really good singers obviously can sing anything, but most people can only sing something. Everyone can sing something, they said, but you've got to find your key, and of course you've got to train and stuff like that. But I think that was a bit more suited to my key. I just want to let you know as well, if you ever go on karaoke, don't try and sing Dancing Queen or any ABBA song. Because you're thinking, oh, that'd be easy, Dancing Queen, Dancing Queen. And you think, oh, that'd be easy to sing. But you forget that, they make it sound easy, of course. And there's 4 of them singing, with all different, and it goes up and up and up. And you just can't get to it because nobody could, because apart from the fact they're really good, there's 4 of them, and they're, so it's sounds like it's an easy song, but it's not an easy song. Okay, that's it for today. I hope that's put a smile on your face for today. Please smile, smile. All be positive, all get on together, be nice to people, smile at strangers in the street, ask people how they're doing. We're only here, we're on this journey, all of us together, for better or worse. We're here only for a moment, so life is too short to spend it, worrying about other people or not getting on with other people. You know, life is short. It is. So there'll be a lot of people who just wish their loved ones were here with them this Christmas. So it'd be difficult for a lot of people. But we're going to bring positivity every day with the Advent calendar. So we're on day 10 now. So that's 14 more Advent calendars to go. So bibbity bobbity boo, positivity to you. Remember to live and love nicely. Remember to live and love carefully and nicely and wisely. And until I see you again, may your God go with you. Bye.